What happened next will shock you.
See, I was gonna try to make this like a 15-minute long video, but I had so much more to talk about because of how much of an impact this is not only to just people who want to upgrade their PC or shop for, another console, specifically the Steam machine, but also next gen gaming as a whole, like the PlayStation 6, or if they're even going to make another Xbox, are going to suffer. Even the newest Nintendo will suffer dearly from this. The jumps kept happening. I kind of heard about it fall time, but I didn't really think too much of it because I thought it was, to do with the tariffs and this and that. No, apparently, corporations are going out of their way to replace their workforce basically with AI, which is causing the RAM prices, the M2 SSDs, specifically those. I don't know if regular SSDs are going up in price. That'd be actually kind of funny. But like when we're rating the two different types of storage devices, right? M2s tend to have faster read and write speed, so and they also I think they have RAM inside of the NAND chip or something like that. I don't know. Just look at others. I don't know how to explain it or whatever. But I okay. So I went on eBay as I do, and I'm like, okay, so it's gonna go down in price, right? Like I was waiting for it to go down in price for like so long. Like these NAND chips, I wanted one specifically without a hint. The heat sink. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit on the cold side. I have a bit of snuffles. I've been, you know, dealing with the weather just like everybody else. I'm just going to drink a little bit more than usual to clear my throat, so that I can get this story out, my reporting and this and that. So yeah, I'm watching the video right now by Legendary Drops, and he's crashing out. I'm only 7 minutes in, and I just can't, dude. I just can't, dude. Like it's the way that they're increasing the prices of these chips is insane. Like it's like 200%, 500%, and it's not stopping. Like we're not going to get at this rate because Nvidia is even saying it. So if Nvidia is saying that they're not a 3D card company, they're not a gaming company anymore, then I'm afraid all those shaders, all the work that they've done, like specifically to lock other 3D card, I mean GPUs out of their games and stuff to make them like less applicable. I think like AMD kind of did that with Monster Hunter Wilds, which is why it works so well with an AMD card versus an Nvidia card. Everybody with Nvidia cards saying like they have crashes, they have this, they have that, and like from what I've been watching, a streamer that I've been subscribed to, Dear Gamer, he switched to an AMD 3D card. Dude, like first of all, it's not choppy. There's no crashes, and like I go back and forth to him and Amatsu, and yeah, it's very it's kind of like these hardware companies are playing to win, playing a game to win. Like they want people to buy their hardware, they want people to buy the consoles that have the hardware on them, so the Xbox and the um, fuck PlayStation. Why did I space out for a second? I'm actually gonna. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck does the Steam machine have as a GPU? Let's look right now, because that Azure News, you know, that's what we do. And then Steam Deck GPU. I want to see what the Steam machine GPU is. Oh, it's another AMD. So that means Nvidia's out of the race. They don't give a shit about the gamer and the consumers anymore. They just care about corporations and making tons and tons of money, selling to them for artificial intelligence AI. You know what's funny? It's like I'm not trying to say like gaming as a whole has hit a roadblock when it comes to like new inventive ideas and new games. Like case in point, like Call of Duty, whatever the fuck the newest one is. Whoever made that game should be fired immediately. It was just that bad. And like for every Daemon Ex Machina, right? You have just the mainstream bullcrap, like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Not only is it going down as one of the like lowest selling Assassin Greed games of all time. Okay, I got drinks for. But it's like they're trying to sell this DLC for it. That's like a collab with Attack on Titan. God, you have to see it to believe it. That's all I have to say. You have to see it to believe it. Like, what kind of crack were they smoking? Well, not only did they put Yasuke in the game, but they also like put all that stupid ass music in the game. Like the music itself deserves like its own like video, its own like like everybody's criticizing. Well, they did criticize the music on the side, but I just want to like I think most likely though, if you did that, like you'll get copyright struck, and then you wouldn't be able to talk about it because the music is just that bad. Like Ching Chao. I'm serious. There's a song called Ching Chao in the game. Fucking racist ass Montreal fucking poutine eating idiots. And your game and your company sucks and sold to Saudi Arabia. Or was that EA? At this point, I don't give a shit. The increase in RAM prices and GPUs and subsequently M2 SSD storages, because I just bought one. Actually, I'm gonna go check right now how much I paid for it, because it was supposed to go down in price, and I bought it off of this guy who's just selling it like out of the box basically. And just to give you an idea of how much I'm paying for it, alright, it's my eBay purchase. What the hell? Wait. Where's it? No, my eBay purchase history. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I paid pretty reasonable for it. So US like $50 basically US, like 46.78. And yeah, it's out of the box, whatever. It's just 512 too. It's not even a terabyte. So like, if you want to get Gen 4s and Gen 5 subsequently, good luck with Gen 5. So, like Gen 5 specifically for PC only. Like you're not gonna get any mileage out of it unless you have a PC and a significant amount of RAM, and I guess your processor has to be a 3.2 and up. So you have to have pretty fast machine. Bleh, fast machine. Ugh. I'm just fucking goddamn tongue tied all day today. just trying to like get out some news. It's because I don't have the enthusiasm like I do when I'm like making fun of people and like being racist and throwing out swear words. It's like I'm actually reporting on news, and I'm like, even though like it's something I should do, I don't know. It's like it's less compelling and less exciting than the other types of news cycles that I do. Because what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Right? I made this video 20 minutes because I don't just want to talk about this. I also want to talk about the monumental F up. Haha, see, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this one of those PG rated videos of mine. I probably swore in the beginning, but yeah, whatever. Right? I'll rewatch it and just like maybe I can blank it out. It's not like I'm trying to get monetized. It's just like I think like my content has been so like absurdly one-sided. Like I should be more open to making. I wouldn't say like I don't want kids to watch it, but I don't want to like to get this permanent non-watching status where the only people watching my channel are like haters. Like the video I said to I made to celebrate or congratulate Dale on his birthday. I got something. He was like, "What the hell?" All the videos. But yeah, this is the other reason why I want to talk about this. Is wait 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Nature calls. That coconut water just goes right through me. Well, anyways, so the second thing I want to talk about is the ultimate downfall of Nintendo and the reasons why I think that is the case. So, starting with their game releases. Not only are they very lackluster, um, choosing to re-release titles, give them the HD treatment, if you will, put HD in the title, and then just sell it to you. And then the other one is their games, their new games, well, most of them anyway, are, well, let's just talk about it. Like, I'm not going to get into too much emphasis because we're going to be here all day, but people have been saying a lot of bad things about Pokemon, the new Pokemon game. I think it's called Pokemon A to Z. And then Mario Kart, which was the new Switch 2 release. What do you call that again? Console initial releases. What? I forget what the fuck they call those. It's like when the console releases and it's like the first titles to come out. You know what I'm talking about. So those Mario Kart, fucking Pokemon, and now Metroid, and subsequently Tears of the Kingdom, which is the sequel to Breath of the Wild, if I'm not mistaken. Now these three games share one thing in common. They want it to be like this open world esque Grand Theft Auto seamless experience. Like basically, from what I could look like, from what I can see from these games, they all have that Ubisoft charm to them, where they're just like, okay, go around the map and see what you can find, and like do these like one-off things that are just like pointless, inevitably. Like the difference between an open world, let's say, of Elden Ring versus an open world of Metroid or Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild. Sorry, Tears of the Kingdom, and even Mario Kart has an open world. Yes, Mario Kart has an open world too. And like I'm subscribed to this guy called Zeo Hunter, and he likes to talk about Souls and Armored Core, and he's well, according to his username, his YouTuber name, um, I guess that would mean he's like he likes, and his like avatars is like pictures that he puts on his channel like are all about Metroid, and he uses the Metroid theme from Prime, I think, or one of them. And like you know, he's been a long time fan of the series, and just hearing him say how bland and uninspired the new Metroid Prime game is, because these are games that no matter how you slice it, unless they do really well, like an 8.9 or a 9 and up, which is it's questionable whether or not, if by today's standards, it deserves that like high of a score due to the fact that we have so much more now. Like, the antiquated, control scheme of the GameCube controller versus like, the primitive movement of those first, iterations of consoles trying to utilize, the controller for first person controls. Like it's showing its age. Like even I like watching, and I never played a Prime game ever, but just like from watching the older videos and then watching this new game, I could see very much how like they correlate with each other. It's hard to watch because the party's over, man. Like for me, I saw the I saw the writing on the wall when they messed up Star Fox. Why did they do that? Daddy screamed real good. I'm telling you, that is the best line. The best spoken vocal line in video game history is when Pigma said that. Best. Best writing, best line. You can't top that. See, now they're trying to like, walk it back. No, we're for kids. We're like a kids game. What are you doing, man? We're not that company anymore. We're not trying to appeal to the teenagers. Man. But like, so the writing on the wall for Metroid 4 Prime was the fact that they want you. It's not necessary, by the way. And you should see, like, I know I'm getting off topic constantly, but like, you should see the YouTubers who are streaming this game, who are playing it and trying to defend that. It is the worst. It is the worst. Like, they have no argument for that. Like, the idea that Nintendo wants you to purchase a $30 toy just so you can access music in the game. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not buying a toy and then you put something in your console and then it like downloads the music into the console because it wasn't there before. No, 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 it's on the disc. And you just have to scan this $30 toy so you can hear music. And why is this important? Because it's putting music over the longest stretches of the game, where you're in this Tron-esque motorcycle, and I do say Tron-esque. I swear, dude, they copied the living fuck out of the Tron cycle, because when you charge up your laser, air quotes, you fire out this disc. No, I'm not joking. You fire out this disc, and if you charge it, it goes from like, enemy to enemy, and it hits multiple enemies with your Tron disc. Oh my god. And even like the character looks Tron-esque. Like if you look at this new Samus suit that she gets, it's just like I'm gonna look up like whatever playthroughs and like cheats or whatever just to see like the different kinds of bosses and enemies because like that is like the bulk of your enjoyment when you're playing these games is like, oh, what kind of enemy am I facing? What kind of power up am I getting? What kind of environment? Like, you're always asking those questions, and they replaced it with generic. I guess you can call it Marvel superhero movie talk, where you just have these insufferable characters who never shut the fuck up and think that they're always saying something that everybody wants to hear, and it's like it's how everybody is now. I'm not even kidding. It's like how everybody is. Like, you think that it's just like isolated to movies. I swear, man. Like, I think the Avengers or the Avengers 2 or 3, I don't know, was like Star Wars for kids, if you know what I mean. Like, it was just that much of a cultural thingy. But like the weird thing about it is the hyper commercialization behind it because you can't argue that the original trilogy of Star Wars and subsequently all these other movies, even though they were classics, they were on a budget. Like there was things they could do, there's things they couldn't do, shortcuts. You know what I mean? Like not everything could be CGI. Some people had to use practical effects. Blah blah blah. Right? But like, there's no excuse for the Marvel movies. They're like funded by Disney. They have millions and millions of dollars. It's just like everybody talks like the Avengers do now. It's just so fucking annoying because they put all these characters in this Metroid game about isolation, studying alien cultures, this and that. Like it's just it's just the fucking worst. And like there it's indefensible. And you hear people saying, "Oh, I don't mind. I don't like this. Shut the fuck up, goddamn it." And can you honestly blame these corporations and these companies for buying up all the RAM and all this? Like, what were you going to accomplish with the new age of gaming? Were you gonna play Borderlands 4? Like, I swear, these new age gamers, whatever, they're so insufferable, and they're just like they know it too. Like they're ruining gaming and movies and pretty much everything for everybody because they are the most worthless generation of all time, and they're getting replaced by AI at such an alarming rate. Like most likely, we're gonna see a generational gap of like people, like let's say, because I'm 40, let's say 30 and down, like they'll go from anywhere from either renting permanently or just like I don't know, some kind of other living conditions where they're cohabiting in perpetuity, or they're just in an apartment or something like that. And we're just like looking at the whole "you will own nothing and be happy" type thing play out in real time. And even though I sympathize to an extent over some people, I can't help but feel just a bit, it was earned. You know what I mean? Like you have these people making games that are just like absolute trash and garbage. And it's not just one. It's so many. And then like there's these idiots that can't give them money to. It's just like, you know what? Maybe they are doing us a favor, Nvidia and everybody else, because honestly, do you want a next gen like whatever? All right, man, take it easy.